Hi, my name is Blair Philip here at Breakthrough Golf Technology. I'm the Director of Research and Development. I had a few questions about the assembly of our new tour shaft. It's the Stability Tour Shaft, the one with the red logo here, or the red mark. This is our latest offering, and there's a little bit of difference in the way it's assembled, although it will fit just about any putter that you can imagine. The instructions are a little different than the original blue shaft that we introduced last year. So it's very simple. We have the upper part has a 370 diameter, 0.370 inch diameter insertion point, so or inside diameter. Now every single one of the tips that we offer, the straight tips that we offer, has a 370 diameter section that goes up inside that, so you can see how each one of these fits inside there. These are Cerakoted black. They're very durable black finish, but each one of them, we've got three different sizes. We've got a 390 diameter tip that tapers up to 370. We've got a 370 parallel tip, which obviously inserts into the 370. And we've got a 370 to 355 for some of the smaller cups that you're going to see, like some of the Cameron stuff that you might want to put our shaft in. Okay, so it's very simple to assemble these. Basically, all you're doing is you can either use prep the tip for an insertion into a cup, like the typical answer style head or crank neck style head. The 370 section generally fits right on top of your center shafted versions, right? So basically you're just assembling these just like you would assemble any putter, applying glue to both surfaces and then letting it set. And then once you've had the shaft set in place, then you place the upper portions. A lot of people like to rotate the logo towards the back. That's the way we typically install it. That's our default installation. But it's up to you. If you want to have the logo up front and display it proudly, we're happy to have you do that. So let me go through a couple of other things. With respect to double bands, obviously we only provide straight shafts for that are Cerakoted black. So in the case of a double band putter, you're going to need to use the existing band and section it at a specific location. These tips are actually 8 inches. The original version was 9. These are 8-inch blanks, and so we encourage you, when you're using or putting our shaft on a double band, to measure it off. You can either use a piece of pre-measured tape at 8 inches that you can flow right up the band, mark, cut, and then prep. Once it's done, it'll look something like this, right? You can see how in this case, we also have a tool that measures that length for you, so it follows the band all the way up. You can request one of these from Breakthrough Golf Technology. You can find our number on the website. But once the tip section is sectioned, your original double band is going to suffice, and you can glue on the upper section. So it's really pretty simple. Let me do a couple of examples. In the case of a cup style, obviously these are going to come to you pre-prepped. We use a band sander to prepare these. So it's got a nice rough surface. That's the way they're going to arrive. I pre-prepped the tip on this because I knew it was going to be going into this cup style, answer style head. So you take most of these are going to be 370, 0.370 diameter, parallel 8-inch tips. So you mix your glue, right? You can do this all in one procedure if you want. We use glass beads when we assemble, just to get a little tighter fit. Although the fit connecting the upper section of our shaft to your 370 connector is going to be really tight. So, typical installation, take some glue there. You've taken the time to prep the tip. Apply glue to that surface. So you clean that. Then you apply some glue to the inside of our connector. Some more on the prepared section of the tip. Alright. Simply push those together. You can hear how tight that goes on there. That's a really tight fit. The prep is only 2 inches. If you prep these yourself, don't go over 2 1/4 inches or you'll expose too much of the prep section. But this is perfect. Just clean that. Right, let that set. Rotate the logo to the back so it's not in your visual field. And you just improve your putting by installing a stability tour shaft. The difference between the two shafts, the original and the tour, performance-wise, are identical. Just a weighting difference and a slightly softer feel with the tour version, which we specifically worked on with tour players to develop. The same thing with the double bend version. So you would apply some glue into the shaft. You've already pre-cut your own double band shaft and then prepped it, and those go together too. It's really very simple. It's the easiest way to upgrade your putter, and it's the same story. These shafts return the face to square more often, so you get more consistent control. They also don't flex anywhere near as much as a typical steel shaft. That's how you do it. Those are the assembly options. And so thank you for your time. I hope you enjoy your new shaft.